Leaves me more inspired than when I show up in the morning, which is always the positive.
So I selected one that seemed to pertain to my industry and thought I'd give it a shot.
A friend invited me.
I'm going to check out the speaker.
Network with folks.
I find it very interesting to have stimulating conversations with everyone that's here.
I got a lot out of the conference. Looking forward to being part of this.
It's a lot of bringing people together and spreading the goodness and hearing great speakers, and it's kind of an uplifting experience. I thought I'd give it a try.
So I was asked to come today because I have had exposure to both Express and Caringbridge, two amazing organizations, and again, in a time of need and stress, they were there and they just made it a lot easier for me. So I'm very thankful. So thank you. And thanks for having me.
Chose Way to Grow, and it's an organization that I spend a lot of time with. I'm actually on the board with it, and just really like what they do with children. It's early childhood education.
Hi, I'm Paul Botts. Thank you so much for your interest in the Good Leadership Breakfast. We're pleased to share with you some highlights from our latest breakfast featuring Sona Mehring, the CEO and founder of Caringbridge.
So after college, I actually spent a few years out on the East Coast, went to the biggest job I could get. So I worked for very large defense companies for about the first 5 years of my career. And something was always missing. Again, I enjoyed the work, love computer science, love technology, but the end product really wasn't a draw to me, wasn't a passion to me. And I think that's so important in everything we do. So that's when I left the big corporate world and started the consulting company. Started with those customized software, had the chicken feed epiphany. And with the chicken feed epiphany is I wanted to continue to use technology on a more personal level. And at the time, so this was early 90s, really started understanding that this thing called the internet had an ability to connect, everything. Everyone should think about, both in their professional and their personal lives, the idea of, as you're doing things, and if it's just not feeling right, don't forget to ask your question, is this just chicken feed?
Please consider joining us on February 15 when we kick off the 2013 Good Leadership Breakfast series featuring Mark Bergman, the inventor of the handy paint pail.